want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
All right. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Jay with the stage, Mr. Kool Fresh, and we here on Erryting Kool. We're back. You know, we take a whole month off.
You did. I was very upset.
She was very upset.
I'm the #1 fan, by the way.
Yes, this is the #1 fan.
Yeah. I had to be here in this moment because I am the #1 fan. From the beginning, A1 from day one.
From day one. So we're here. You know what it is. It's your boy Jay with the stage, Mr. Kool Fresh, also known as Agent 1, the creator, Dub, but more professionally known as your favorite side.
I'll put a sticky note in that intro.
One touch, Brother Hutch, your favorite zaddy, Lord Jalen Willard, and we back. And we here at the launch party of Take a Shot.
Yes.
With the lovely #1 fan of Erryting Kool, Miss Juliet Butler.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate this. This was the most important part of this whole entire event, having y'all here.
Yeah. So we about to get into something special, like really, 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 really good. You know. Hold on. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, we good with that. Just checking the volumes. You know, we have the music blasting. Y'all always find us at some fete or some party or something like that. But what the we always like to start off every show with the Bahamian word, phrase, or saying of the day. So, since you are first on Erryting Kool and you've been a follower of Erryting Kool, I'm gonna give that to you. What's the Bahamian phrase, saying, or word of the day?
Oh, snap. Yo, okay. I don't know what's been said before. I've heard a couple things.
Okay. Go ahead. Your freedom.
You know what I find weird? Chicken in the bag. Is that a Bahamian thing?
Chicken in the
bag. Chicken in the bag. Like, what is that, babe?
Today's theme is
Why a chicken in a bag?
Chicken in the bag.
Why is it in a bag? Mm-hmm. Where's your plate? Where's your fork? Why the grease on the bottom of your bag?
That's true.
I think that's a Bahamian thing, right? Chicken in the bag.
Yeah. So, today's word or phrase of the day is chicken in the bag. But I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have 2 Bahamian word phrases saying of the day, because today's phrase for me is sweethearting.
Oh my God. He immediately going into this sweethearting thing.
Juliet, what is sweethearting?
Sweethearting for me is you just being out there, being flamboyant, flirting with every female, and happening to, you just end up cupping one female that catches your eye. And that's your sweetheart. Like, you do things for her, and it's not my thing, but that's what you out there doing.
I see that.
You think sweethearting is a good thing?
Not necessarily, because sweethearting in the Bahamas is basically where
cheating.
Well, not necessarily cheating, but it's cheating while you're married, because you the qualifier is
so you have to be. So you're saying that you have to be married in order to have a sweetheart? Yeah,
you can have a sweetheart, but listen, you single until you married.
That's true.
So
Max.
So you can't sweetheart until you married, but then sweethearting is a Bahamian pastime. I don't know why or who implemented it. Like, you know, and then the thing about it is the Bahamas only so big, so it's like, how you even doing
surely
this?
Sweethearting like your friend's friend.
Yeah, it's like how
2 to 1, that's your friend, cousin, or something like that.
Yeah, someone knows somebody, so it's like, I don't know, but the phenomenon of sweethearting, and you know, it intrigues me. But I'm about to start a campaign.
Why does it intrigue you? Like, I feel like you low key like,
No, because
what does it take to be a sweetheart? Like, what's the requirements?
I guess you gotta have a little bit of money and find a dumb girl.
You have to have a big budget.
Yeah.
You can't have more than one female and not have money.
Yeah. But I want to start a campaign in 2020 where we be like, Bahamian Men Don't Sweetheart. This the shirt here. We can zoom up on
This
the shirt.
shirt is awesome, though.
The Bahamian Men Don't Sweetheart. But we going to break down the whole sweethearting thing with Miss.
Completely sarcastic shirt, by the way.
No, Bahamian Men Don't Sweetheart. What you mean? But we about to break down the whole thing here on Erryting Kool. I sent Miss Juliet the notes from earlier. She was like, I ain't need no notes.
I ain't reading no notes.
I just shooting
I
off
am
the hip.
doing Donald Trump tonight. You know when Donald Trump have a script? He
Yeah.
like, no, I'm going off script completely.
All right. So, what do you think about the whole thing of like black men don't cheat, Bahamian men don't sweetheart?
I think, you know what I think? I feel like, honestly, when it comes to persons being faithful or, I mean, specifically for men.
Yeah.
Let me just be honest with you. Men are not made, this is my opinion, everybody has their own. Men are not physically made to have one female.
No, I agree with that.
So for me personally, I think a woman should be more understanding when a man sees a female he's attracted to, and also when he decides to flirt with that female. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see that happening. Same thing with a female. Females are just really good at it. You know,
Yeah.
we can find our ways around being flirtatious and say, no, he was just hitting on me and all that other stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the details, but
No, I already know. I already figured you're alone.
yeah, like, hey, listen to me. We got it. We got it to
No.
a T.
FYI, women are the best cheaters. Cause like, no, for real.
Here we
Like
go.
y'all
Here we go.
got your craftiness. Y'all see, men are stupid.
Facts.
Right.
Okay.
Men are stupid. Like we'll cheat and then be messy with it, but y'all cheat and we wouldn't figure it out because we like, oh, but she can't be cheating on me because I out here doing my foolishness or whatever. But no, but like but it's like this whole like one-sidedness because women have sweethearts too.
Facts.
Or whatever. I can't count on one hand how much stories I heard from like male friends like, oh, I sleep with this married woman, or I did this
That's
with this
facts.
married woman, or whatever.
I think we need to have more respect for men in that light because there are a lot of women that have a lot of sexual urges, if I can say that. I mean,
No, you can say that.
Because, I mean, NASA's a traditional place, so
Yeah.
a lot of Bahamian females tend to end up like hiding their urges for like, more than one guy.
Yeah.
I can find a guy attractive and find another guy attractive and not say that, I don't find both of these dudes attractive, but I can find a way to flirt with him and flirt with you. But with another guy, and Nassau being so small, like you said, it's harder for a guy to kind of do that and not look stupid because, like you said, because I didn't say it, you said it. Guys are kind of stupid.
No, but I always say women are smarter than men, or whatever. It's just that what y'all can't get over. Like I always say these three things. Like women are smarter, women outnumber us, and women
Facts.
can multitask better than us. But the thing why they don't conquer us is because we understand how to emotionally manipulate them, and they don't know how to do the same thing unless a child is involved. That's the only way.
That's true.
However, if ain't no child involved, dog eat your lunch or whatever.
Facts.
Like
No, I agree with that.
So like but what do you have you ever cheated in a relationship? Have you ever been cheated on?
I have been cheated on, but
Okay.
have I ever cheated? No. I'm one of those females.
Why you never cheat?
Because
Uh-huh.
I can't mentally deal with more than one dude.
You can't.
That is the most difficult thing for me to do. I can't multitask different dudes, and that's only because I don't have patience.
You don't have patience.
I don't. I'm going to forget somebody's name. I'm going to end up calling the other guy somebody's name, and it's just not going to... And I don't lie well.
Okay.
So you can know I cheating. I just think, you know what, I don't like you
So
anymore.
when you caught your I guess this was an ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
So like when you caught her, how you can't catch him cheating? Or he just told you?
I didn't... See, I'm so weird. Like, I didn't catch him cheating. It's more like a respect thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want to go in detail.
Yeah.
But overall, I just saw some disrespectful stuff, and then you have to go into like what cheating really is, like that broad spectrum of disrespect and cheating.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like I saw some stuff, some flirtatious stuff that I felt like was over the level of disrespect, and it was to cheating. Like, if you're trying to invite somebody over to your house, or what are you wearing, or send me a nude pic, or I'm like, okay, now this is cheating.
Yeah.
But do you consider that cheating? Like, if they haven't had sex yet, but
I mean, I don't really, like I say, you single until you married.
Ooh.
So it's like.
See, that's the gray area, though.
No, because let me tell you why I said it right. And.
What about commitments, though?
I mean, you shouldn't probably take this from me because I
Your thought?
No, because I'm single and people ask me, okay, why you stopped dating or like why you single or whatever. It's just like, bro, I weeding out my options. It's like, I ain't about to just jump into a relationship or whatever. It's like, but a lot of people do that.
What level of loyalty will make you make that decision, though?
What you mean?
Because, okay, so you're single, right? Because you're waiting you're single, right?
Yeah.
Because you're waiting on that person.
Yeah.
What will make you make that decision? Like, what will you see in a female that you feel like will make you go to that next level?
I mean, what would make me go to that next level is it's a combination of things. It's like, I'm a very self-developed person.
Okay.
Or whatever. I'm business-oriented.
Right.
I have a sense of self. And a high connection spiritually as well as mentally. So if you don't tick all them boxes and you don't resonate on the same frequency as me, off rip, I already know when this gonna end, how long this gonna go, So it's like, I can never take you seriously.
So are you very analytical towards like body language and like?
No, but I just vibe. Like I catch a vibe. So it's like, I very a big vibrations type of person.
Okay,
so
I am too. Okay, I understand
if you don't vibe on the same frequency as me, it's like, yeah, we be cool, but it's like, but I am about to take you seriously and be in a relationship with you. So that's why I say you single until you married, because when you get married, you come to a conclusion that, hey, I want to be with this person.
Why is it a conclusion though? Like, why does everybody look at it like the finale of their life? Like, I'm married now.
You're signing documents in collaboration with the government to say, hey, I'm legally bound, by God and by this government system.
That's why marriage is so scary to me. Like, because it's not just between you and that person, it's between you and the government, it's between you and so many other legalities, and it sucks.
No, but I think they are essential though. Why I said it is that the interaction between male and female wasn't as it is today. This is fairly new. So if we think about how we date today, it's more so it's only like 10 years old or 15 years old. Not it's been going on for centuries, but I'm saying where it's it's more socially acceptable and more present in society or whatever. Like, a woman like just going around dating. That's more socially acceptable now than it was 20 years ago. So how marriage was set up it was always political and financial. So it's like you always go to the family, the man who has a great family background and,
exactly.
the family sense. So we get into economics.
Which I respect so much. Yeah. I miss that. I miss like a guy coming to your house, meeting your dad.
But I'm saying as far as economics. So if I'm Justin Williamson, that means I'm the heir to the Williamson family. That means my father, my parents have excess amount of assets and economics.
I see what you're saying.
You from the Butler family and your parents and whoever have access to excess certain amount of economics. So you can
trade me for like chickens and goats and stuff.
Exactly. So it's a business deal. Our union is a business deal. We're signing off contracts.
Even now to this day it is. I agree.
That's why I view marriage as a business deal. So I'm not going to get in no business partnership with the wrong business partner.
But do you think that, I get what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
But I always go back to like the love part of marriage.
Yeah.
And the energy part of marriage. You don't think that values money? That somebody, like, I feel like if you were at zero, right? And I am the love of your life, right? Yeah. Do you feel like I can create revenue and value into your life if I were to love you?
You can, but I wouldn't advise it. The reason why is when you meet people at their lowest state, that's not truly them. That's just them. That's just a wounded animal being a wounded animal. So when they bounce back and become their full self again, will they be the same person you met? So if they're gonna get back to their norm and they're gonna get confidence, who does that person?
But don't those transitions happen through marriage too? Like, what if you?
Yeah, but I'm saying you met people. If you marry someone, you already seen their highs and lows already, or at least you should.
Sometimes, yeah.
Should by
that
the
time, like,
yeah.
you should at least see something.
Yeah, so it's like, to where it's like, because oftentimes you see this a lot with celebrities, especially with men. Oh, this dude, he just broke on the scene. He been with his girl before he was famous. As soon as he get famous,
that's it. That's real.
Because, see, that wasn't his truest self.
Right.
He only was with you because he could have get you at that level.
Oh,
but
wow.
now he leveled up. Now he thinking, all right, I have realized my fullest potential. But you wasn't working on yourself. You was just solely supporting me.
And that's most females, Most females are nurturers. So we nurture our man and cultivate him into who he is.
Yeah.
Then when he gets to that point and he sees where he is and you're still at that point, he's looking at you now like, well, you're not moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so then that happens, and then that's when the switch up happens.
So that's why there should be a duality in that, to say that both of us are cultivating each other.
Yeah,
so I get the business perspective of marriage that you have in that way.
But no, that's what I'm saying. You must be a fully complete individual before you get married. That's my opinion. Fully complete. Not, you always are continually growing. But my point is that have certain things settled within yourself. So whether that be mentally, financially, physically, socially, spiritually, have some resolve within yourself.
And you won't sweetheart at that point.
Yeah, you don't sweetheart. I don't think sweetheart makes sense, because it's like, wait, why get married if you're going to try to find if you don't feel satisfied by the person you married?
Remember, though, that life and love is a journey, though.
Yes.
There are moments where you're discouraged.
No, but the reason why most men sweetheart is because they lack something within. And two, they feel that the woman they're with doesn't complete them. They just was with them for the time being. But because of certain nuances, she became a bill. Or she wasn't the woman who he thought she was. So then he goes out looking for another chicken head to give him that little pleasure and satisfaction to make him, yeah, boy, I got two women now. Which is fake, pseudo, toxic masculinity, which is like, wait, I don't mean nothing. Because if you have these two women and then you breaking up your family or whatever, that ain't gonna hurt you in the long run.
That's just so devastating. I think that's the worst part of sweethearting too. The break in family, the devastation of a real legacy. I don't think men really see the real damage, that they cause by doing
until
that.
it's too late. So but it's a lot oftentimes.
So you've never sweethearted, I know you're not married, but have you ever been in a committed relationship?
Have I been in a committed relationship and cheated? No.
Have you thrown some ooh-oohs out there to females?
What you mean ooh-oohs?
Ooh-oohs,
Like what?
You know what I mean. Have you ever been in a relationship and you saw a girl you were attracted to, right? And you sent a little message or
Yeah, all the time. She look at me. No, I always know a relationship is done with me when I feel like I need to go find someone else. So I never be in a relationship and actively seek someone else.
But that's scary though, because then if you're opening that door consistently, then you give that female always the opportunity to just pop back off. What if that female goes to 100? What do you do at that point?
No, but that never happens. So I'm confident, because how I do the things is that you're not gonna find out. I just gonna break it off and be equitable, not equitable. Be as peaceful as possible, to where it's okay, I ain't feeling this no more. This is cool. I don't want to drag this on because I'm not into this anymore. So it's like
I'm like that too. I'm a Gemini, so I'm pretty straightforward on if I want you, if I don't want you.
Yeah. So it's like, why? Because I always believe this, right? You could date around, but it's like a certain somebody's meant for you. But if you block somebody else from being who they supposed to be with, that you should feel bad about that. I see many times situations where, me and a lady probably we used to date or we used to talk. And then it was like, I let them go. Or I didn't even bother them. And then they end up getting engaged and married to the next dude who come after
Oh,
me.
wow.
So it's like,
But consistency is key too, though.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't want to block no one else's blessing. Because
What about your blessings, though?
Yeah, but then I'm not thinking every woman is for me. That's why I say it's based off of frequency. Because it's like, I can feel if this gonna last. If it ain't gonna last, why you gonna waste your time?
Ooh.
So it's like, why you gonna waste your time when I know this ain't gonna last?
It's so weird
I know
how
it's
you think, because what
Mike,
if you meet
Mike,
people, right?
Mike.
You meet people, right?
Yeah.
Unless say you meet someone and you might meet them a little early.
Yeah.
But that person that you meet might be the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, though.
Yeah, but then they're gonna come back around if it's that case. You see, I feel like love. Like love is real, like, if it's meant to be, it will be. But
Facts.
it's like, we gotta grow as human beings, so it's like you can't really force nothing. However,
true.
that's why I don't feel bad about breakups because it's like, or that's my ex, or I don't talk to this. It's
I hate
like
breakups.
it's like, but people got involved. It's like, but we just ain't working. But I mean, we can't be cool.
No matter what, I hate breakups. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't like that moment. Like, I always feel like it's like a giving up moment. Because no
I mean,
one's
not
perfect.
really,
So,
'cause-
like, are you going to keep fighting?
But it ain't about fighting. Like this old stupid narrative about you gotta fight for love. Listen, if it don't work, it don't work. If
That's
it don't,
true, though.
if
That's
it
so
don't
true.
work, it don't work. Listen to me. If it don't work, it don't work. Move on.
I'm a
It's
fighter,
it's
though.
plenty.
I'm a fighter.
It don't make sense you fighting over something that don't work. If this bench can't hold us up, it don't make sense us sitting on it. If it gonna break down, continue. If this DJ set keep on cutting off
I so
because you
hate you.
loading up on the same breaker, it don't make sense.
That's
Keep on
powerful. Facts.
the plug on the DJ set. So
Facts.
if it don't work, it don't work.
Wow, that's Betty.
So like
I agree.
I'm
though.
just saying. However,
agree.
like but it's like you keep on forcing something that don't work. Let it go. Let it, like y'all can be cool, y'all can be
Right.
friends, but it's like it just don't work
But then I guess why do guys sweetheart then?
because
Because they holding on.
no, because see, Bahamian men don't sweetheart.
Showing his shirt?
Bahamian men don't sweetheart. Only boys are sweetheart,
Ooh, okay.
and a boy
So
is
now I
not
get the shirt.
classified as your age. A boy is classified as in mindset. Because if you are there sweethearting, you're focusing on developing businesses, stacking up money for your
You're
your children.
distracted.
You're distracted. You're unfocused. So that's why I say Bahamian men don't sweetheart. So I'm starting a new campaign 2020. If you with me, I wearing the ring today. I wearing the ring. Bahamian men don't sweetheart. You stay faithful even though I ain't married. But you
Speak
know,
it into existence. Like my
Yeah.
grandma always says, speak
Yeah.
it into existence.
Of
Bahamian
course.
men don't cheat.
Bahamian men don't sweetheart. So it's like
So you
know,
feel like only young men
no, I say
or immature men.
immature men in your because you still have 40-year-olds think talking about they a bachelor and whatever. It's like, bro, when you gonna settle down? And then it's like, it ain't like you
But
have.
if you, I mean, like I say, from a biological standpoint, men,
we can always produce, but I think that's what sort of hurts us in a way.
it's a social. I think it's more social though for us to believe that men can only stick with one woman though.
Yeah, I think I was having a conversation with your cousin a while back.
Yeah.
I was like, naturally, we're not made to be with one
not.
woman. We're trained to be so.
That's
but
a
I do it.
loyalty to yourself.
Yeah,
to
I
actually
do
that.
it because I don't want a headache. You know what it is dealing with a bunch of women? Like, this one want attention. This one want this. Especially in the Bahamian society where all you gotta do is ask a girl how much you willing to do for $40, and then you already know. You already know
Is
the
that a
game.
real thing?
Well, how much
Ain't
you
none
willing,
of my friends.
how much you willing to do for $40?
Not a guy. What? $40? That ain't even 2 pack of Pampers for my daughter. You talking about $40?
But see, that might work.
If you give me $40K, ask me what I'll do for $40K. And I'll be like, I may hug you. I may give you a hug or something like that.
I guess. But I was really why do you think what's a good question? How do you think people like what do you think about relationships these days?
Relationships?
Yeah. Like are you dating?
If I can give you
are you like,
Whoa. A lot. Okay. Am I dating? I am dating.
All right.
If I were to give myself a title right now, it would be winging it.
Okay, you're winging it.
And I say that because I've always been, like I told you, I've been really loyal. I've had like one person that I always stick to, I always focus on, and I devote myself to. Semi-marriage without the ring kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I have my daughter now, and I have my business now, and I'm focusing on so many different things. Like you said, so I'm finding my identity right now, Okay, yeah. And when you get to that point, I get why you are the way you are. But then I love loving too, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially how it cool out now, All right. So, especially how you cool out now. You want something, a warm body on you.
You do.
You want something.
And I like my dudes thick, Like they gotta have a little bit of chub on them, so I can like snuggle up under the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But anyway, we about to take a quick commercial break. We still at Take a Short launch party here with the lovely Juliet Butler. I think we need to get some more women on this segment.
Yes.
I need to get warm. I'm a bachelor.
What?
Mom looking like she ready to come on.
You trying to get with my mom? What? This dude trying to be my stepdad right now. What?
No, I was saying she could come on.
He was like, my mom. I need to snuggle with mom right now. That's crazy.
But yeah, we're going to be right back after these, commercial break. If you want to advertise on Erryting Kool, DM us on Facebook.
Yes,
Twitter,
definitely.
Instagram. I mean, we can let the commercial play. So we're going to see you on the next side of Erryting Kool.
Hi, this is Lord Jalen Willard, your favorite Zaddy from Erryting Kool. And this episode is sponsored by nobody. Now, if you would like to sponsor an episode of Erryting Kool, feel free to email us at theoriginalpeople@gmail.com, or you can slide in our DMs on Instagram at The Original People Network, or on Facebook, The Original People Network. Now back to your scheduled programming.
All right, welcome back. So I have two other ladies on this program. First, this is actually, I've known this young lady for almost a decade because her father used to coach me in high school, and that was like a decade ago. I've been this ain't gonna make 10 years since I've been out of high school, so that's a very, very, very long time. Huh?
It's okay. You don't tell people our age.
So I introduced her, Deandra, and Mom, what's your name? I didn't get your name.
My name is Kay.
And Deandra and Kate. So I walk around this event and they saw my shirt. They was like, hold on, what's your shirt say? And I was like, Bahamian Men Don't Cheat. And Kay said, what? What'd you say, Kay?
That's a damn lie.
Hold on, why that can't be true?
Huh?
Why that can't be
I
true?
have yet to find one baby man that don't cheat. I know of one, but the rest that I do know, cheat.
Sound like you get cheated plenty on a lot.
Well, it has happened.
It has happened? Why it happened so much?
Well, I don't know why it happened, but it happened. Their excuse was, what it was? One woman, they
like variety is the spice of life.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's really crazy.
No, but I was telling Juliet, I was like, okay, when I say Bahamian men, I talk about men in attitude and mentality.
And their mind?
Yeah. Yeah, maturity. Because it's like, my thing is, right? If you out there cheating, you ain't taking care of something.
Right.
Or whatever. Because if you could...
Not necessarily.
Okay, why you say that?
Because some guys have the perfect like I wouldn't say the perfect. Okay, they'll have a good girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and they doing their part, doing whatever. But just because of friends, they go with their friends or whatever, and they friends like, oh, but that girl look good over there, but you go hold like that. So they be peer pressure to go, and then they do something stupid, mess up what you got at home for a night fling, or that ain't make no
No,
sense.
but see, again, that go back to my point. You ain't prioritizing what you need to prioritize. The time I can take to go chase, I already got a woman. The time I take to go chase another woman, and then, you know, in the especially in the Bahamas, woman don't come cheap. You gotta front up that $40. You gotta say what you would
Hold
do.
on.
Oh, baby.
So all the girls you talk to, you gotta get $40 too?
No. That's the standard price.
Like,
She said,
Oh, that's powerful.
I need my $40. I need to go get something to eat.
Oh, that's
Something,
crazy.
something.
yeah, 40. You gotta offer up that. That's a start. The $40.
And then the Honda car,
And
the
then-
car,
Yeah,
the
and then
Honda
you
car.
build up from there. But it's like, instead of you spending that $40 on that extra one, it's like, bro, you could invest into a business. You could do
Exactly.
something else. You could go.
Not much people
Yeah.
have that mindset though,
Right.
in today's society.
That's
lot
why I
of
say
Bahamian men ain't
Bahamian
mature.
men don't cheat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bahamian men, like how black men don't cheat, Bahamian men don't
I
sweetheart.
understand what you're saying now, but when you say men, like maturity-wise, like you mature, you have your mind, you get your mind, and
No, but what it? Okay, let me ask you a question, right? What is the definition of a man to you?
to me, a man is someone who have their priorities together. Someone
All right.
who know what their future, what they want in their future.
Uh-huh.
Like this.
Strong head on their body.
No, but see what you say first. You say a man is someone who has their priority.
Together.
So if you cheating and you already get a woman, priorities ain't in order.
Right.
So that disqualify you from the jump. According to your definition, that disqualify you from the jump. Oh, like you taking my that now. You like, hold on. By my definition of a man, it's someone who have their priorities in order.
Okay.
So if you don't have your priorities in order, you ain't a man, you's a boy.
But no, honestly, like they'd come like, oh yeah, this is what I see in the next 5-10 years, and this. You think their priorities together?
No, but it's like I could talk a big game, right? I could game you all day. But it's like, wait, like okay, I could say, but I want to own my own network, right?
But my thing is, you gotta show me steps.
Exactly.
What steps are you doing to get to this goal that you set?
Yeah.
You can tell, cause I can tell you anything. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I want to own my own business, or I want to be an entrepreneur, or whatever.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything towards that goal, or I don't see you trying to baby steps or something,
Yeah.
saving up. Fact that you going out partying every night, obviously you ain't somebody who's serious.
Yeah. So that, like I say, if I have a 5-year plan, what is my today's plan? Or whatever. So it's like, all right. So if I say, but I want to start this, let's say, let me use clothing, right? I want to have my own clothing store. So obviously, if I'm telling you this I want to do this in 5 years, right now I should be learning about fabric and how to stitch and sew, or learning about retail. That's the proof. I just can't be talking, or whatever. You shouldn't fall for that either. But like I say, Bahamian men don't sweetheart.
If you say so. If you say so.
But what y'all think about the whole sweetheart phenomenon? Like how you? I always wonder how you could sweetheart, how you could cheat on your wife when we live on 21/7.
Well,
I ask myself that question every night. Like, I don't know.
that's powerful because, like, my thing is this. I didn't know about sweethearting until I moved back to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
I tell you no lie. Because when I was living in the States, I know people cheat and whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was that serious until I moved back home. Like,
Yeah.
almost everybody has a sweetheart. Like, they'll have the wife. Oh, I have my wife. This is my wife. But then, hey, I got to have my little thing on the side.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? They're like, oh, that makes me happy. And I
Yeah.
was like, that don't make no sense.
But why get married to a wife? if she don't make it? Yeah.
That's my point there. If you want to do that, I'd rather you be single and let me know so I'd have a choice so I could go or I could stay.
Yeah.
But most men selfish, they don't like that.
Right.
Because they don't want to see, because they can sweetheart, but then, okay, you sweetheart and let me go sweetheart too. Oh, it's a problem.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's a double standard.
Okay.
You know, that's why the whole But not just the sweetheart thing, but it's like I would never do something to you that I wouldn't want you to do to me.
Don't give what you can't take.
Exactly. So it's like, if I can't take you being with someone else, I will have someone else on you. But like I say,
But that's you.
Black
But most
Bahamian men don't sweetheart.
most Bahamian men cannot take that.
Exactly.
They can give, but they can't take.
listen,
They won't be busting out your car glass or going to go shoot this boy for talking to you, looking at their woman and da. But yet they got a whole next girl texting their phone, or they going to go buy them. Oh, let me go bring you lunch, babes. What? I don't understand. Explain.
no, but that's why I feel like I've evolved as a man. Because I watched this video last night where this wife asks her, I don't know if they married, but this dude who she have a child with. And she was like, do you get jealous? And he's like, I clothe you, I empower you. You know, I provide for our children. You know, I put you in position to own your own business, right? If you messed it up, that's on you. That ain't on me. I didn't do what I have to do. That ain't an indictment, and that's an indictment on you. So if a man flirting with you, I'm like, go ahead, go get his number. Let's go sell him some of our products or whatever. Like, boys get jealous, men don't get jealous. Secure men. If you jealous, it's because you feel like you ain't taking care of home. You feeling like, boy, the next
I feel
man
you a little
gonna
bit on
take care of something that you ain't taking care of. So, you know, at that same thing, I feel like, because it's like, why I gotta be jealous? Why I gotta do all these different things to validate myself? When I should come already validated. That's why I feel like you shouldn't get married unless you feel at least somewhat complete within yourself. You know?
Yeah.
But what y'all think about that?
I agree with you.
I do. I really do agree. Honestly.
But then not everybody thinks like you, though, in today's society.
All right. But why you think a lot of people don't think like that?
Peer pressure,
You really
one.
think it's peer pressure?
Yes, they friends. Because you can have something good, and I've seen plenty of guys, they one way with their girl, if it's just them and their girl.
Yeah.
But then when they get around their friends, they got to feel like they got to put on this act to make,
Tough guy thing.
let me show them, I run this, or da-da-da. But then, you soft. Like, I understand.
Why though? I don't get
know.
that. Cause I be the same, like if I'm dating someone, I'd be the same way with just
Most guys
them.
ain't like that, though.
I mean,
You're a rare breed then. Let me say that. A rare
yeah,
breed.
I mean, I don't understand the nuance, and me and my good brother right there, we operate a little bit different, because it's like, wait, like,
like today.
why you going front about what my girl doing or whatever when it's like,
But even in
wait,
today's society,
yeah,
like you wearing this pink shirt.
yeah.
Most guys still won't wear a pink shirt.
Why wearing a pink hat and I get pink in my shoes?
Most guys won't do that.
But
Because what the first thing they think?
yeah.
First thing, oh, use a little punk. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but-
you wearing pink, da-da-da.
No, but you could test me. It's like if you really know, like,
That's crazy.
no, for real. Like, okay, like in certain situations, I can see the glare. It's like, I like to dress with different colors and stuff like that. But it's like, yeah, you might think this way, but when you talk to me, you can know, all right, this way about
About that life.
not really about that life, but it's like
Yeah, about it.
it's some method to his madness. So it's like, all right, whatever I do, because I'm a cosplayer. Like I recently, I dress up as different fictional characters. But if you be like, oh, this way on some goony balloony type thing, but it's like if I tell you about the money and business behind it, then it'll be like you gonna respect that or
Yeah.
whatever. You gonna respect me regardless. You gonna respect my hustle because I never hate because when you make a deposit to the bank and I make a deposit to the bank, that's still money going into the account.
Yeah.
I ain't care how you make that once it's legal
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's like how I dress it or whatever. That's me. I'm true to me. You gotta be true to you
That's true.
or whatever.
And most people in today's society aren't true to themselves, though.
So it's like, you gotta respect me regardless because I being me or whatever. Are you being you? If not, then that's a vibe. But everything cool though. See what I'm saying? But yeah, what y'all think about today's relationships and things like that and like shooting your shot? We in cuffing season right now.
Well, I'm cuffed.
I'm cuffed as well.
Oh, both of them are cuffed. or whatever. People are trying to force me to cuff someone, but I like,
Why don't you want to cuff anybody? Because Christmas is coming up.
yeah. And Valentine's, I trying
that's
to wait.
powerful.
I trying to wait. I trying to wait until after.
You trying to wait till them after, so you don't gotta buy them gifts and
Yeah,
go through all that.
This is the thing, right? I was telling a friend the other week. Well, yeah. I was like, but I sat out cuffing season last year, and boy, I saved plenty of money. I bought all of this. Well, all this recording equipment and all that money I saved or whatever. I was like,
So you don't think if you had a girlfriend
Nah.
that you would have been able to buy all this stuff?
no.
Why?
But my thing is,
She might support your hustle with you. So like
No, but
you
she
just said that.
But, okay, let me give you some back history about it, right?
Okay.
I almost been single for 2 years. And because the reason why I've been single is because I took a break from dating to get myself together. So during that time, all my brands exploded. However, me and him we already parted in Atlanta and Miami for this year. We already been to Miami and Atlanta, Carnival, connected with different people. We done been on international things. Like this show is the first Bahamian show that's on the Caribbean podcast directory or whatever.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
thank
Congratulations.
you. So I don't think in a certain circumstances and a certain kind of woman that would be a distraction. So I haven't found that certain kind of woman that won't be a distraction to whatever my hustle is. So it's like I'm not, and like I was telling Juliet earlier, I'm not just gonna jump in a relationship for jumping in a relationship.
Yeah, you
sake.
shouldn't. Don't. Yeah.
So it's like
I would never tell you to jump in a relationship. Like a lot of people, they'll tell you because they have a girlfriend or they have a boyfriend. Man, you need to get somebody. You need to get somebody. Like I would never tell nobody to
just
jump into something that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
Because relationships take time, and you gotta have patience. You gotta have a mindset, and you have to have goals and stuff like that. So
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like so I feel like, and I was having a conversation with some of my close female friends, and I was telling them it's important that you take time to stop and develop yourself.
yeah, it's true.
And people don't like to be alone and develop themselves. They're afraid to be alone. And they was like, you need to talk about that on your podcast. But if you want me to talk about that, check out my second podcast with Mother Sick, dropping every other week after Erryting Kool. Yeah, you see. But
Like how you just like threw that in there.
yeah, but people scared to be with themselves. But it's like you have to take time for yourself
But a
to
lot of
develop
people
yourself.
dependent. Like
Yeah,
they depend on people.
Yeah. So like it's like so piggybacking off that, it's like okay, when it comes to cuffing season this year, it's like all right, well I ain't really like I honestly feel like ain't nobody piquing my interest or like to a severe level to me. It made me want to be like all right, let's date seriously or whatever. But then I view relationships a whole lot different.
What if I'm a Bahamian? They don't date. They really
I don't think no
date.
one really dates
No,
nowadays.
like
Why you say that?
for me, I say why I say Bahamians don't date. Like, okay, you want to take like men.
All
You
right.
want to take me out to the movies. We can sit down. We can talk. We can.
That's
get
a
to know
date
each
then.
other. People. It is a date, but most Bahamian men don't do it.
I mean, but then, see, I think because of the different nuances of dating in the Bahamas, where it's like, if you approach a woman, you gotta have a certain amount of money.
See,
How do you know how much money somebody has by you first seeing them?
like
I don't know.
That-
You tell me.
that,
That don't make
that
sense.
shows the like immaturity of the female. You got to know how much this nigga making. You got to.
How much? What do you bring to the table?
What type of car he driving?
Yeah, no, but
That makes sense.
that's a lot of. That's why I call them, well, AKA the dirty bongies, AKA the bird
Yeah, I
brands
understand.
or whatever. But it's plenty of them out there,
That really
Yeah.
is.
That's why I
You're
just
right.
is be like, and then people always often think a dirty bongie is like of a certain economic class. No, you can have someone who work as a lawyer or insurance person and
And
be
she
a
wanna know
dirty.
how much you make.
and it'd
what
be a
type
dirty
of car
bongie.
you
So it's like,
driving. She ain't talking to you. Like,
Yeah, so it's
I
like,
see sense in
that don't come with a certain like being of a certain class or whatever.
No, it really
But it's like,
doesn't.
I'm all about vibrations and energy.
Like
So it's like,
chemistry. I gotta feel you.
yeah, it's like if it ain't vibing, it's like, but I ain't gonna make it. It ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, nah,
Ain't nothing happening
no,
or whatever. But
Take you for this bamboo shack and go home.
that's it.
I don't. And then the thing about it is, yeah, but then the thing about it is, I have even a whole caveat with that. I'm vegetarian, so it's like I don't even eat meat.
Bamboo shelf veggies, don't they sell
No.
like salads and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if you gonna scratch your head, and then you gonna ask me, and PSA. Stop asking me. Anyway, I ain't gonna say it on that. Because
I was like waiting for that to like get it.
Yeah.
Get it out there.
yeah.
They might
But-
need to hear that.
No, but I'm gonna address that at another time. But yeah, but it's like you don't understand, okay, certain general things or certain philosophies and stuff like that. I don't want a headache. I live my life stress free
That's so great.
or whatever. I don't want no one asking me if I could do this. I mean, I ain't mind, if you need it.
Help
But
you
it's
out every
like
now and then.
when you be a drain to me and you hinder what I need to do, that's a no-no. So like, but yeah. But anything else y'all would like to add to the segment? Because they was super excited. They was like, you lie, you lie, you lie. Bahamian Men Don't Sweetheart. I don't know where Juliet, obviously y'all, they do? Hold on, what's your, one more.
See Juliet right there. Right there. She's like politely walking.
All right. But one more thing. So what y'all thought about Hot Girl Summer since now being the fall? Obviously we wearing jackets right now and
Quite cool.
it was quite we up on a hill, we in the castle.
It really wasn't a hot girl summer for me. It was a work girl summer.
It's a work girl summer.
I work all summer. No part.
But you still working now?
Of course. Like I
How long where you work?
I work at Fusion.
That's why you look familiar.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Oh, you work at Starbucks, right?
Oh my god.
Right, that's right.
Files pulled.
I was like, wait, hold on. Your face looking because I know you part-time work there and you work at
Atlantis.
See, I just remember things.
That's crazy.
I just remember
That's crazy.
things. I say, wait, hold on. Why your face looking familiar? You work great? Yeah, I seen you before.
And she's around basketball.
See what?
Yeah, and I speak around basketball.
Basketball.
Let's go basketball.
I mean,
But I know you from basketball like that because, I be doing too much things to be around basketball as I used to be. But yeah, I remember you from you were. I think I cracked a joke with you or something. I can't.
she didn't
remember.
laugh, did she?
No, she laughed.
Did.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. It was
Just
something.
saying. She might-
It was, I think, a Sunday or something like that. I can't remember. But I remember seeing your face. No, you was working right after Dorian.
I actually did.
Yeah, that's the night when me and my brother was inside there, and you was like, "Yeah, I've been working all day," and
Dang, you
and-
telling life stories? It's at work.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, ain't nobody come." So I was like, I can pick up the shift and this and that and that.
Really tired.
Fusion will do it to you.
I got a good memory. Shout out Fusion, by the way. I want to do a pod there. I reach out to the right people, but I ain't never get a response back.
That's crazy.
All right, I putting y'all on blast.
Timmy,
right now.
get to it.
Please.
Get on it.
Have everything cool. Everything can be cool when mother's sick. But thank y'all for joining us. Do we have Juliet in the building? No?
Juliet. Oh, Juliet.
Is Juliet in the pool?
She going in the pool?
It really looks like someone's in the pool.
Somebody. I don't know if that's is that Juliet in the pool? Oh no, it's not Juliet. Sky.
I think I should start a love reality show. Find the
Really?
love for Justin. Yeah. I think I like
Love
foolishness,
is in the air.
Yeah, I like foolishness,
Love is in the air.
Yeah. love is-
Everywhere
there
you look
go.
around.
But I like foolishness and I like the key.
I mean, there's some good relationships though.
There really is some good ones out there.
I have a good relationship.
I know. Oh, that's still with
Oh no,
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
no,
That was years ago.
that was
Okay.
Years.
See, that's how you know I from. I ain't no new member. I know to know.
that was years ago.
All right.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, he's already married and all that good stuff now. Married, divorced, whatever you want to call
In
it.
the States.
Oh,
He needs to stay there. Don't
interesting.
come back.
All right. So, Bahamian Men Don't Cheat. I don't know what Juliet is. I want to thank her for inviting us to take a shot. Launch
Did you take a
party.
shot? Did you take a shot?
I am.
Yes, we did.
I think Juliet should make you take a shot.
Shot.
Like
No.
you should take 3 shots.
Like us.
Just
Nah.
because you've been here, you haven't taken a shot.
No.
And it's super good, guys. Make sure
Listen,
take a shot.
I have a very strict
go.
diet. I try to, stay healthy,
It's healthy. I understand. It's gonna go right through you.
It's gonna go right through you. Yeah. She busy or something. All right, I mean, we could just clip her in, but thank you, DeAndre and Kay, for joining us on Everything Cool. Like, share, subscribe when the episode comes out.
For sure.
I mean, y'all can follow. And I mean, while we waiting for Juliet, let me drop the handles. Follow us on the Original People Network on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The OP Network on Twitter. You can follow me, Lord Jalen Willard, on Instagram, Viva La J Will on Twitter. Justin Anton Alexander Williamson on Facebook. I don't have a page. The Jungle Trademark, all across your platforms. If you have Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, you can listen to this episode there, or you can view it on YouTube. I think we covered all our bases. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then if you ain't even familiar with the podcast, we got so much interesting content on there. Like, we have interviews ranging from with Rodney Munker to, Solar to the Google, to, episodes where we did, in Miami and had a grand time, to, being in the backyard of someone else and having an interesting conversation. We have range, people. We have range.
Range.
But yeah, I know anything y'all want to promote, y'all could drop it on. Free plug in, free plug. You straight? K, you straight?
I straight.
D, you straight?
I mean, if y'all want to do basketball, Randy McTigers.
The
Saturday.
Randy. Yo, coach need to give me a jersey. I want a Randy McTiger.
Yo, he has jerseys though. I will definitely tell him to get you a jersey. What number?
My number 14.
Okay. That's
Listen,
done.
actually, while I have this moment, her father taught me some valuable lessons in my life, which I still apply, right? I remember this one time, he told me, he was like, when he was in college, like, he wanted to be student president, so he gave every woman on the campus a rose. And that's how he galvanized the vote. And I apply that same science today to everything I do. I always have a lot of women involved, women on the background of society. They make sure everything goes smooth.
Yep.
So I always like to keep a lot of good women around me or whatever, But, yeah, I know where Juliet is. She says she's the number one fan of the show. I would like to thank her for being on the show. We still trying to get her. We still rambling on. This how news is. like you still trying to fill in time or whatever.
She definitely just not like seeing friend wave.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Mr. Buford Dawn. Even though he wasn't on this podcast, he was behind the camera. Y'all be thinking Buford don't
Excellent job.
be at the pause, but he be there. But anyway, this podcast over. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more. We got the Christmas special coming up. We got what else we got coming up? Like 2 more episodes before the year is out. So we got the Christmas special, and we have probably another episode.
Oh, Juliet's.
Oh, Juliet's coming. We've been stalling for the last 5 minutes.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
No, you have to like come.
All right, we can slide over. All
When,
right. No. So I want to personally thank you. I see I all up in the bunch. We need to get a picture of this. This how everything cool gonna be everything cool. But yeah, we just want to thank you for inviting us to your launch party.
You deserve it. The best podcast in the Bahamas.
The best podcast in the Bahamas.
Hands down.
And everything gonna be cool. But I wanted you to make your little drops where they can find you at.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so if you're interested in finding Take a Shot, look up Take a Shot Bar on Facebook. And then also you can hit me up on 525-2841. I mean, I'll answer all questions from that number. You can WhatsApp me at any time. I'm super open. I'm willing to answer any questions that you may have. But I'm also interested in helping other entrepreneurs. I'm really young,
Yeah.
and I'm really willing to help other young entrepreneurs in the Bahamas build themselves, grow themselves from a marketing perspective, because that's what I do. I really try to focus on developing young entrepreneurs and getting them where they need to go. So any questions, I'm super open to.
Any questions?
Okay.
And she gonna make that home delivery.
Make sure you come and get that.
Right
Take
to
a
your
shot.
front door.
Yes,
Take a
yes.
shot.
So we, this is Everything Cool recording live from Take a Shot.
NoSweethearting.com.
No sweethearting, but Bahamian Men Don't Sweetheart. See they saying?
It's the lie.
That's powerful.
It's the lie.
They say it's a lie. We'll see. Well, tune in next time to Everything Cool. We're gonna be live somewhere, doing something big, doing something crazy, and yeah, you see.
Respect.